everybody, it's Precious Pioneer and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm a chef and basically I make videos, anything related to food and kindness. And so if that's something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications button. That would really help to support me, or you can hit this like blue box that's at the bottom of this video and that would be really helpful. But every Friday I share a video called Faithful Friday where I share kind of an inspirational quote to kind of take something positive with you going into the weekend. And so I want to kind of just give something to you guys to kind of support you, and so you can kind of have a sense of joy and excitement and words of encouragement to go out and be great this weekend and in this holiday season. So cue the video. So this week's quote is, cooking is like love. It should be entered with a complete abandon or not at all. And I felt like this is such like a personal thing to me about someone who's like trying to encourage other people to cook and to go out and live their best lives and eat right, because it's not only delicious and so nurturing, nutritious, but like also really good for your body. And I just really like want to like give that all to you guys. And so I think that this quote is so cool because at the end of the day, like when you first start off cooking, it's not a stressful thing. Like you should be excited to like experiment, to make mistakes, to try new things. It shouldn't be so stressful. Like I would definitely recommend like starting off with like super simple things. If you want quick like 10 tips on how to like learn how to cook, I do have a video for that, so I'll leave a card up here. But other than that, I feel like this quote, it says cooking is like love. It should be entered with complete abandon. And I think what that means is just to go in carefree, to go in with like a passion to kind of make something and create something that you actually love. And I think that's like a part of the journey in the beginning, like just kind of doing things because you love it and you enjoy it. And at the end of the day, like I feel like worst case scenario, like it's just a loss. You just throw it away and you order a pizza, you know? Like it shouldn't be as stressful as it's made out to be. It should be like with friends or family, or you can kind of do it as an alone time to kind of just spend time cooking and enjoying things that you actually love. And so I feel like that's such an important like factor when you're first learning to cook and everything like that. And it's so funny because it kind of relates to my experience at work today. Someone asked me like, hey Precious, like what inspired you to be a cook? Like why is that your passion? You know, why do you want to be a chef? And I'm like, honestly, I just love cooking. I find it so peaceful and relaxing. But not only that, like it plays into the kindness factor as well. Like I think that it's so powerful that everybody in the world like eats, and it's such a symbolic meaning, like to eat with family, to go out with on dates, like to business meetings. Everything is all related to food. Like you go to business meetings at lunch or dinner or things like that, or you go out and celebrate your anniversaries, your birthdays, your weddings at very nice restaurants and things like that. And so the fact that I can create a dish and become a part of like your memory in your life, and you're visiting my restaurant to celebrate an important milestone in your life, or you just want to go somewhere to have a great meal and it brings you joy and it brings you happy to pay money to have somebody wine and dine you and treat you in a very special way. I think that it's such an honor, such a privilege as a chef, as a restaurant owner, or in the hospitality field, to be able to serve anybody and everybody who just wants a moment of joy. You know, I feel like I directly contribute to that. And so I feel like as a chef, I also hold a very powerful role in like what you guys are consuming, what you guys are eating, and to have that in my power to make sure that I give you guys something that's nutritious, amazing, like something that brings you just joy and happiness. I just think it's such an honor. So that's one of my main reasons and aspirations to become a chef. And I think that goes and ties and relates to the Faithful Friday, that like you may not enjoy it at first and you have to kind of think about it, and is it because like you're failing or things like that. And honestly, I would just say not to worry. And when you're first starting off to cook things that you actually love to make, or food that you actually really enjoy. Like I say that if you want to I don't know, have like a pepperoni pizza that is your absolutely favorite thing, like make it from scratch. There's nothing like, hey, like this is my favorite meal in the world, like, and I can make it. Or whether that's like a lasagna or some favorite soup at your local restaurant, I'm sure that you can like Google a recipe and then start super basic. And I feel like it's always better with a pair or like with friends. So you can even make it like a pizza night or something where everybody makes their own personal pie. And so you kind of, and they're all gonna be lopsided and funny looking at first, but it's an experience that you can take with you. And so even if you do fail, it becomes a memory. And so with that, I hope you enjoyed. You guys all had a great week and enjoyed this Faithful Friday. I hope it like inspired you to go out and like do something in the holidays, like experiment with the recipe. You know, I feel like there's so many great treats, and as always, I encourage you guys to go out of your way to be extra kind. Whether that's like feeding an extra somebody, paying for somebody's coffee behind you, things like that. Like small moments of kindness have a trickle effect on everyone around, and it's really powerful when you're the first domino. With that being said, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend, and a new video will be out on Monday. But goodbye, guys. Live life with love and love food with life. Bye.